Hello, friends. I'm so sorry I'm late. As you can see, we are still getting our act together. It has been crazy. I literally got back yesterday from where was I? Timonium in Maryland, where I was helping one of my friends with an event as part of a team that I've recently joined. And I am so super excited. So I'll share more of that throughout the day. But I am so sorry for being late. I really wanted to come in yesterday and set myself up for today's event. And honestly, I was struggling. I needed to sleep. So, that being said, I want to try a couple of things. I'm trying to see if I can do like a split screen, and I had an idea, but you also gonna have to tell me if there's an echo or something like that. Okay, so um, let's see here. One second. I'm trying to see if there is an echo, and then I want to. Alrighty then. So let's see here. Um, my vision is to. Yeah, there is an echo. Shoot. Let me see if I can. Oh no. Still an echo? Let me know if there's still an echo. Etheric. Alright, then my plan's not gonna work. Let me. I think it should sound better now. So my plan was to try to have one screen on me and then another screen on the scale, so I could show you guys. Hey Stella, you're here. So anyways, as you can see, we're still naked. We have our booth. I set up this. Well, Luke did all the heavy lifting, and he set all of this up for me while I was out in at Timonium, and I am so pumped because today, after this, I'm going to start setting up some of the jewelry. So, for today, I wanted to focus with tumbled stones. I have some of the smaller ones here. If you're looking for big ones, Craig, let me know, and we'll take a detour and we'll go out to where I have all of those stored. Let me know if the echo got fixed, and we'll go from there. So that being said, awesome. Thanks, Stella. Let me show you what I have. And we're getting fancy now. Look, we even have a little rotator. Ah, how cool is that? All right, if I can figure out how to use it, it'll be really cool. We want it to like make it so easy for you guys. Okay. Okay. That is good. That is good. That is great. I swear, I am so late. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's just been hectic trying to move into the Airbnb, plus get everything set up, plus come back from the stones. Sorry, from the places. So, do you all see that? Okay. I feel like that might be too fast. What speed should I do this at? That's exactly what I wanted, Craig. All right. So, that being said, today I want to focus on tumbles. Y'all's let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Oh, what's going on here? I had already left the show. All right. And I am going to try to get closer so that you guys can get a really good look. My lighting might not be the best here. I guess I could move this. This is easier to move. Okay. So this gorgeous gal here, you can see the colors. And she weighs 136 grams. And we're running her at $680. This is definitely a special stone. I mean, this is, I would say, the smallest of the three that we have. I'm not sure if I've shown this one yet on here, but as you can see, it's got that beautiful green. Um, I mean, look at that. That's just stunning. So anyone that is collecting something special, or looking for something special, this is definitely, this is one of those just super awesome pieces. So we have this one here, 136 grams, $680 for this beauty. We have 20 seconds left. While we do this, you guys can let me know what the deal is. What are you guys up to? Have you missed me in the last week? It was a crazy week. We drove from Tucson all the way back up to here to Loveland, which is outside of Denver, and we then went ahead and I had to go to host an event with my friends. This year, 156 grams, 780. Beautiful color. This is a nice shape if you're looking to make a bigger pendant there. Um, I love this color. I'm like, these might be like my favorites. I just figured I'd start with the faves, right? Look at that. Just imagine. I don't know if there's any carvers here, but definitely if you are carvers, this is a stunning piece. So let me run this here. What did I say? This was $780 for 156 grams. So you've got a beautiful piece here. Naturally, because we have, I think there's only a couple of you here and you're all friends. If you see something you like and you want to go ahead and make an offer, you can DM me or you can say it in the chat. You can let me know kind of what you are thinking. Is this too fast? I feel like it's gonna make you dizzy. Is that better? All right, so again, we've got less than 20 seconds. We've got 156 grams on this beautiful piece. This is all natural Guatemalan jadeite jade, and 156 grams for 780. Reason for the pricing is that incredible green. Those, not only is it green, but it's got that green veining, that imperial green veining. All right, my friends. And now we're going to show you the big honkin' piece. This is 451 grams, 451 grams for 1130. And we have here, let's see if this will move it. Oh, it does. Okay, perfect. It's sturdier than I thought. There we go. Beautiful piece, 1,130. You get a beautiful blue, beautiful green, and those imperial green colors in there. Honestly, I think this piece I would probably just keep as a specimen. You know, I just think that these three are just so stunning, so stunning. So yeah, so we have this beautiful piece here. Y'all let me know if you're looking for a particular piece, what type of pieces you're looking for, what size you're looking for, what color you're looking for, and I'll try my best to show you. If I don't have it readily available, I will go ahead and dig it up for you. We're all friends here. All right, here we go. Wonderful. Fabulous, fantastic. All right, so I'll put these three babies over here in the peripheral vision to continue tempting you guys with them, because I think that they're stunning and I want them to find a home. Next up, keeping up with the Esmeraldas, we're going to go ahead and we are running these tumbled Esmeraldas at $150 a gram. So let me see here if my Evil Genius plan works. Do you see the weight there? Do you see the weight? Okay. All right, so here we go. Let me move this back. Can you see the weight, or is it blocked by the gibberish on the screen? Okay, here we go. This first one here, you're looking at 49 grams at 150. 49 times 1.5. This is $73. And that is stone number one. Stone number two is 70 times 1.5. That is 105. Okay. Yeah, some smaller ones. Perfect. Let me get through these ones here. We got 33 times 1.5 is 49.50 for stone number three. Number four is 39.5. So 39, because y'all know I round down, is 58.5. All right, we've got 53 times 1.5 is 79.5 for this beauty. Y'all let me know if my idea here to have them on the wheel is helpful or distracting. Let me know if you want me to do close-ups. I'm here for you. We're doing this together. We're doing this together, my friends. 54.9. Ooh, so you're getting a full gram for free. 54 times 1.5 is $81. And that is the last one. So again, we have all of these options here. Let me know if anyone is interested. It's cute. Awesome. I was just thinking this way you have a chance to look at them, and you have a few options, and you have a couple of minutes, right, to decide which one you would like. All right, so that being said, we have no takers on this one. Nobody wants to see one of these. So then let me move these aside, and I will start some smaller ones. All right. All right, so the first one here is 8. So this one is $12. We have a 9. That's $13.50. We have a 12.9. So that's another one you're getting a freebie, basically, is 18. Whoop. Oh, I just got a message from a client that got some jewelry that I sent her recently. Oh, I love getting those types of messages with pictures. It makes me happy. This one is a 2.3, so 2 times 1.5 is, we got a $3 stone here. A $3 stone. Beautiful. Next up, 13, 19.5, 13, 19.5 again. If y'all see one that you want me to run, let me know. I'm trying to see some other small ones. Okay, here you go. 6. That's a $9 stone right there. Beautiful. I'm happy to do close-ups if there's something that catches your eye. 15. That's a $22 stone. Don't you be bullying the other ones. There you go. I got a nice, beautiful long one. 17 times 1.5. That's a $25 stone. Beautiful color on these. And we have this one. 20 times 1.5. We got a $30 stone. Look at this. I love how white that is. And then you get the dark greens. This is a beautiful piece. This is really beautiful. There you go. All right, so let me bring these to you again. Y'all let me know which one you'd like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Anybody wanting one of these? Anybody wanting one of these? Alrighty then. We will move them over and we'll save them for someone else. Oh gosh, I have missed being on here with you guys. Let me just tell you, I was telling Luke yesterday, I really missed just being on here and chatting and rambling on. It makes talking to myself feel a little bit more normal. All right, we've got a 34 grams. Let me turn my phone. That's falling apart here. 34 grams. That's a $51 stone. We have a 27. That's a $40 stone. Ooh, we got a funny one. This is a nice fancy one. 25 on the dot. 37 and a half. 37 and a half. 16. This is a $24. $24. Remember, if you see a stone that you like, let me know in the chat and I'll run it for you. 26 is $39. 27, 40, 21 is a $31 stone. And I think I can fit one more in here. Here is a 23, $34 stone. So again, we've got numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 options here for you. Anybody interested in any of these? These are not from the flats. These are what do you call it? These are just from the containers that Luke prepared for me. I have the flats separately. These are just from trays. No, there are some beautiful ones in the flats. In fact, yeah, that's a really good question. How do you tell the different grains? Fortunately, I have a Luke, and Luke grades everything for us. But there are so many incredible differences. For example, just to give you guys an idea, we'll take a detour from here from the spinning. Let me do a little reference here. So, this here is what we call celestial blue. I'm trying to see if I have good lighting. You always tell me if the lighting is okay. If you can see everything right. So we have this beautiful piece. This is celestial blue. And it kind of looks like the sky, right? Over here, let me show you. This is what we call our puzzle pieces. These are like our A type, and these are $5 a gram. So the celestial blue is $2 a gram. This here, which is our the coveted blue, this here is $5 a gram. And I think this is where you're going to see a little bit of a difference. This lighter blue is Princessa. And it really comes down to there's no like official grading. These are just terms that are used to help communicate amongst the trade. This is what we would call our B tumbles, and it just talks about how blue they are. These are $2 a gram. Okay. And I think I have my A tumble. Yeah. And then the A's are a little bit darker, a little bit more saturated, a lot cleaner, less fractures, and what do you call it? Translucent. Translucent. Does that help answer a little bit of your question? It really comes down to, I think that there's like an unofficial agreed upon terms. There are people that like to think that the colors are, sacred, and you are like these are specific stones. Like everyone agrees that these are esmeraldas because they're quite unique. But this is also an esmeralda, but it's valued higher because this has the green veins. Um, we have the gemmy ones here, which I think are Stella's favorite. These are 5 a gram, but it's not to say anything bad about these ones. Like these are also nice and gemmy. They're just not as translucent, right? So those are blue as well. And then, do you guys want to see what's inside some of these? So in here, for example, this we sell by the flats, and you get these really nice varieties of beautiful gemstones. And look, you get like white with green in here. So there's a lot of options. And some people have grades, and they'll create like a board, and they'll kind of use that as a general rule um, to categorize their product. But the truth is, and being completely transparent, there is every company is going to have a different grading chart. So you see how this one has a little bit more of that celeste that I showed you at the beginning. But then you get beautiful stones like this that look, have this beautiful translucent blue here and have this gorgeous rhine. You like these ones, Stella? I can run those next if you want. And then let me show you something a little bit bigger as well in these here. We have these larger ones. And oh yeah, the darker ones with yellow. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I personally love when you see yellow inside a stone, because it just reminds me that it's natural. Like this is a stunning piece. And let me see, did I put a price on these? Did I put a price on these? Yes. So for example, these ones here, they are $218 a flat. So what we did was we kept the boxes and we graded up all of the boxes. So I have some boxes available at $90, some boxes at $540, some boxes at $100 and something, and then another box at $218. So I have variety for you guys here. I figured we would go through all of that today and have some fun. Y'all let me know if there is anything in particular that you want me to show you. I'm happy to show you whatever I have, my friends. It's what I'm here for. Um, Perfect. So then we have those. I have a few more of these Esmeraldas. They're a little bit larger. So let me see what I have here. All right. Number one is 95 grams. 95 grams. That's $142 stone. We got this really fun, wonky one. I love this funky one. 43. That's a $64 stone. I love this, how green that is there. Like someone could get a really nice carving out of this. All right, this next one here, she's beautiful and flat. Gorgeous greens all up in this area. 51. This is a $76 stone. I'm not going to be able to fit as many on here. 31. Ooh, you guys got lucky. 31. That is a $46 stone. And I think I can fit one more beautiful piece here. $30. Sorry, 30 grams. $45. And this is number 5. So again, we've got number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're running these at $250 a gram. Let me know if any of these stones speak to you. I can definitely run them. That is what I'm here for, my friends. That is what I'm here for. In the meantime, I shall take a water break because water is life. All right, I have 3, 6, 7. I have 7 stones left in the Esmeraldas. Tumbled. Let me run them for you. We have this beautiful one here that has this gorgeous white spot, and then the dark green. So if you're looking to do something kind of graduating or multicolor, 45.9. So that's 45 times, that's a $67 stone. 55, 55. That's an $82 stone is number 2. Number 3, she big and chunky. This one definitely has a darker like blue hue to it. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's just so stunning. Beautiful. And this one is 72 108. And we have number 4 here is 34. That's a $51 stone here. 34 grams. Number 5 is 47 grams. $70 stone. We have what number is this? 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6, 41, $61 stone. And our last one. This one's really cool. It's got some like really awesome like veining here. Dark on this side. It's got a little bit of the gray that I personally like. This one has a lot. This one's got a lot going on. This is like me. This one's like me. 48. 48. So it's a $72 stone. All right, my friends. Let me bring this to you here. Let me know if you are interested in any of these. I forgot which one is our. Oh, this one is our first one. All right, so we got number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the middle. Anybody interested in any of these? Thanks, Stella. You know me. I like showing my little rocks. I think that they're so awesome and so beautiful. All right. We will move past these Esmeraldas. Anybody, I've shown you guys what trays I have available here on hand. Any requests as to what you want to see next? Any requests? I'm going to put these babies in here with this one. No, I don't want to. I want to leave them out. I love seeing them. All right. How about we do some black pendants? $1 a gram. $1 a gram. How does that sound, my friends? $1 a gram. Here we go. Oh, I should probably wait on here. All right, this is this is 5. And I'm gonna do them really quick just because I have to run something, or else they'll think of that I'm not doing my job. Here you go. Beautiful black, tumbled and polished. This one has a little bit of black and a little bit of green. This next one is 8.7. So 8.8. So that's going to be $8. $8 for this beautiful piece. Nice and thin, trilled. It'll make a gorgeous pendant. Some of you are just so creative. You guys have been sending me pictures of what you've done with them, and I'm like, I'm just so amazed. Because you can look at something, 5 different people, 10 different people, 100 different people can look at the same piece and everyone will come up with a different style. $20 on the dot. $20 on the dot. I love this vein and I love that you can feel it. Gorgeous, beautiful, fantastic. I personally would use this as the front because I think it's beautiful. All right. This one is a $6 stone. It's got a little bit of that dark coppery color in there. Lots of beautiful character. Here is a chunky one. She is $10 on the dot. $10 on the dot. Beautiful stones. Ooh, I like this shape. 3.8. So you know what that means? $3. Whoop. She's running away. She wants to go home. $3. Black Guatemalan Jade. $2 on the dot. We got a $2 piece. $2. I should add this to my little stack that I've got going on. $2. Someone get it before I convince myself. Can't go wrong. Alrighty then. And we have another beautiful chunky one here, 12.8. So that's a $12 stone. $12. Beautiful black Guatemalan Jadeite Jade. Here we go. I'm loving my little spinning wheel. Ooh, look at this. This one has like this like orangey tone to it. That's so cool. 7.1. So $7 stone. Alrighty then. Here's a solid piece. This one's a big one, 25.5. So that's $25. All right. A nice clean column, 8.7. Can you guys see the weights there? I want to make sure you guys can see everything so that, I'm giving you good deals. $8. And if you're just joining, this is all natural black Guatemalan jadeite jade. So this is real jade, jadeite being the more desirable of the two. And it gives us these beautiful colors. And all of our stones are untreated. All right, so last chance for any of the drilled, tumbled slabs here, pendants. Last chance for any of these. Let me know in the chat if you are into it. And da, 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 da. Okay, nope. All right, let's put these babies away. And next up, we've got a let's do $1. All right, is anybody here? Anybody want this for $1? Anyone want this one for $1? Here we go. Beautiful piece. $1. $1. $1. All right. She goes onto the rotating. 3.7, so that is $3. $3 here. Another little column here. 6.7, so that is a $6 stone. I love that these are drilled like this, so you can really stack them up. Beautiful. This one has like a nice little like snowy look to it. 3.6, so this is $3. Look at that. Now, if you happen to be watching this on Facebook, just a quick reminder that I am on an app called Whatnot. If you follow the link in the description, or if you go to Whatnot /invite/TJG online, you will get a super awesome $10 gift card or voucher towards your first purchase. I think it's $10. It could be more. $15. It's $15. You can get you know a big stone for that. All right, this one here, 5.6. So we're running it at $5. Look at that beautiful vein right there. Smooth, tumbled, polished. Gorgeous. If you're watching me on Whatnot, feel free to share the event. Share the video. It helps me out. We're a new channel and I've been gone for a week. So $1. $1. Beautiful, thin, gorgeous, fantastic. All right, we got 1 second. 4.6. So we're running this one at $4. Beautiful, nice, like pear-shaped design, if you will. Got little spotting in there. Gives it a little bit of texture. All right, this next one is 6.1. Here we are. 6.1. Drilled this way. All right. Next up, 2.9. Ooh, you're getting this one at a steal. 2.9, and that means that it's a $2 stone because we round down. Beautiful piece here, $2. All right, here we go. This one is 2.7, so also $2. $2. Onto the wheel it goes. I've got 3 more black pendants to show you, my friends, and then we can move on to something else. So start letting me know in the chat what you'd like to see next. 8.7, so we're running this one for $8. $8, beautiful, flat, polished, and it's got this gorgeous texture in the front. I like showing the texture because it shows that it's a real stone. All right, 2 more to go. This one's 8.6, so it's an $8 stone. $8 stone. Beautiful large slab. All right. And this is our last black one. We've got 10 on the dot. My friends, 10 on the dot. It's a sign. It's a sign. $10. $10. Beautiful. It reminds me almost like a little bit of the axe pendants that we make. Whoop. Almost dropped it. All right. My friends, last chance. Anybody interested in any of the stones that are currently on the little roundabout, or on any of the stones really that I showed you today? Anybody? I have to fix my tags on here. I just realized we put them on the wrong side. Okay. All right. Any takers? Nope. All right, my friends. Thank you for taking a look at these. And what would we like to see? Do you want to see the celestial blue pendants next? How does that sound? I think that's a nice one because that will be I've shown you all of the pendants. If I do that, so I'll do the celestial blue, and then I'm gonna do the princessa pendants. Unless you guys want me to do them the other way around, up to you guys. I am here for you. I kind of like my little setup here. I feel so professional. Delicious. Water. Ooh, friends, I'm gonna be right back. I just remembered I forgot to take my pills. All right, I'm gonna leave that big baby there for a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Ooh. Okay. All right, here we go. Sorry, the last thing we need is for the crazy pills to wear off halfway through a show. All right, so where were we? We're gonna do the celestial blue right now that have that little bit of the yellow. Now, for you guys to know, I'm not sure if you've seen this before. Let me see if I have a slab that can show you this. All right, think of jade like a loaf of bread, okay? So basically, the earth is the oven, and you have all the ingredients put in there, and as it's being pushed up through the earth, is like it's cooking time, and it warms up and it cools down and it heats up and it cools down, and all the pressure, and that's what creates the crystal structure that makes jade so incredible and so resistant and so durable. And as it's doing all of this, it picks up different types of elements, minerals, traces, and as it does that, that's what turns into the color. Now, it's all of the same ingredients, right? So similar to when you make a loaf of bread, you put all the ingredients, you mix it in, and then you throw it in the oven. And when it comes out, you have a crust. That crust is usually determined. The color of that crust is determined by some external factors, and one of the most popular ones is that we get this gorgeous yellow, which forms in areas that have a lot of iron. And so basically, if you look at it, this is like the rough side of the boulder there, and you see a little bit here, and this is just basically where the stone has been exposed to other elements and it started to stain the stone to impact the color. And that is in many ways desirable because the color here is so thin, just like a crust on a loaf of bread. But if you can get a big enough spot where you can make a beautiful piece, that is the trick. So you see how these pieces have the blue. This is a perfect example how thin that yellow layer is, and that's what makes it so desirable. So now you know how we get the jade. And this is another great example of another fun fact of jade. Jade is actually a colorless gemstone. So every color you see in jade is a result of a specific mineral or something that has entered and altered the composition of the stone while it's been pushed through the earth over the last 400 plus million years. So, um, beautiful, beautiful stone. This is a great example of how you can start getting clear, nice, icy gemstones. And on here we have a little bit of that yellow that I was just discussing. So I'm going to be running these. We have these on clearance at $2 a gram. So I am going to run them in. I'm going to run them because I don't want to go stone by stone. I'm going to run them in lots. Or do you guys want me to do them one by one? I'm happy either way. You guys let me know. I'll run some of these, and if you're interested, I'll run more, and then we'll just have fun. Oh, even my scale went to sleep. Gosh. All right, here we go. Our first one is 16. So this is, let me get the right category. Again, these are $2 a gram. So 16 means it is 32. $32. And of course, if you're interested in buying multiples, I can do some pricing for you if you're looking to just stock up for your own purposes. I'm gonna try to pull up a variety here. 8.4, 8.4. So that means it is $16. Beautiful on both sides. You've got that gorgeous rind on here, and you have a little bit of that celestial blue on this side. So you could really display this either way. Another beautiful long piece, 9.5. So that is 918. $18. Beautiful piece. If you've shopped our pendants, this is a great steal, especially if you are a handy person that can make your own jewelry. This is so fun. All right, here's a chunky one. This one is 14, so we're running this at 28. $28. Beautiful slab, natural Guatemalan Jade. This is our celestial blue with the yellow rinds. If you're just joining, thank you so much for joining. I am relatively new on here, $12, so this is 24. And I'm just excited to share with you these beautiful gemstones all the way from Guatemala. Here we go. Beautiful sized slabs, little pendants. Ooh, this one's not trilled. This one doesn't belong to this category. 3.4, so that is a $6 because we round down. Hello, friends. Hello. If you're just joining, welcome. If it's the first time you're here, welcome, welcome. Here we go. Beautiful. Another little itty bitty one. 2.3, so this is a $4 slab. $4 pendant. Look at that. Super cute. Here's one that has beautiful texture on both sides. 7.8, so that's a 7, so that is 14. 14. Here we go. Hello, if you're just joining us. I'm showcasing today little slabs and pendants and tumbles of natural Guatemalan jade. Welcome to the party. $2.8. So you guys are getting a really good deal on this one. I'm running this at $4. $4. Another one, another $4 stone. Beautiful $4 pendant. Oh, this one's nice because you can see both colors on both sides. 3.8. These are getting really good deals. 3.8. And one more. This one is 2.8, so a $4 stone. $4 stone. $4 pendant, I mean. Wonderful. Get some agua. These two colors that I have here. Uno segundo. Much better. All right. Any takers on this lot here? If you were interested in this whole lot, let me put them all up here. Together, this is 86 grams at $2 a gram. 86 at $2 a gram is $172. But I will do, if you get this lot, I'll do an extra 10% off. So it'll be $154. So let me just run this lot. You know what? I'm going to run it at 150 because I'm crazy. 150 for the lot. 150 for the lot. That is this lot right there. 150 for the lot. All right. Thank you, my friends. Any interest in these little clearance ones? If not, I'm more than happy to show you something else. Let me show you something else. How about, oh yes, we had decided I was going to do all of the pendants. So the next pendants are these Princessa pendants, also $2 a lot. $2 a lot. Sorry, $2 a gram. $2 a lot. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? It'd be like crazy. Okay. Here we are. Ooh, let's start with some funky ones. Here, I'm gonna pick. You know what I'm gonna do? I just had a brilliant idea. I am so smart. So smart. I'm going to pick some really cool ones and do a lot. I do a lot. I know I do a lot. Do a little color wheel thing going on here. All right. Let's see if my brilliant genius plan works and see if anyone is interested. All right. So the first one from this lot, you can buy them individually, or I will give you a bulk price at the end of the. Give me 1 second. What's going on here? What's going on here? All right. I'm gonna do them individually, and then I'm gonna do them also as a lot, and I'll give you a discount on the lot if you buy it as is. This one is 7.4. This is not the right one. Cancel. Where are there? They are. All right, so this is 7.4, so it's 14 $14 pendant. $14 pendant. Next up, we have 13.5. So that's a $26 pendant. Running this beauty at 26. I am loving these grayish, bluish princesses. Here is a 13. So this is 26. 26. Okay. 9.9. Ooh, you are getting this one at a good price. $4.15. Four, five, six, 7, 8, 10. Perfect. This one is 4.4, so it's an $8 stone. $3.2, so this is a $6 stone. Look at that icy effect though. You can see my finger through it. It's nice and thin, solid, even. This is a beautiful piece. I like this little snow. It's like you dipped it in snow or ice and sugar. 2.5. So this is a $4 piece. This is also a $4 piece. We have another $4 piece. So this is really cool because this one has green in it. And the last one in the lot, also a $4 piece. Beautiful. And let me see here. If we take all 10 of these stones, you're looking at 61. So that is 120. But, well, 122. Let's see, it's 61 times 2. That's $122. Minus 10% is $109. And I will do this lot as is for 100. So we've got this whole lot, 10 pieces for 100. You've got a nice variety there. Good selection. Okay. Let's pick our next 10. Shall we do smaller pieces? 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. This is going to be the next lot. Next lot. And for this, you know what? I'm just going to do it by the lot because honestly, they're small and it's going to be such a great deal. So it's 40.7. So we're going to do it at, it's going to be $80, right? Minus 10%, $72. I'll run this lot at 60. I know the numbers are still random, but that's okay because I just want to have fun with you guys. $60 for this lot. 10 stones, beautiful assorted colors. All right, less than 10 seconds. $60 for this lot. There we go. All right, that was a cute little lot. What else can I do here? Ooh, let's do slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need one more for this group. Perfect. All right, this is group number 3, 69. 69 times 2 is 138 minus 10%. All right, so we'll do this ones at 120 because there's some really good ones in here. 120. 120. You got 4, 6, 8, 10 beautiful pieces, assorted sizes and colors. 120 for this lot. Let's see how I do this. 120 for this lot. I want to make sure that it's not in the... No, it's too far away from you guys. All right. This is lot number 3. 2, in case anybody wants to come back to it. Next up, I'm going to do the dark ones. All right, this is going to be a chunky one, my friends. This is going to be a chunky one. This one is 142. 142 times 2 is 284 minus 10% for buying the lot, 255. So we're going to run this at 250. $250, my friends. Beautiful lot. 10 assorted gemstones. Beautiful assorted gemstones here. I can show you different angles. Right, less than 5 seconds. Okay. I like this idea of doing the lots like this. Then what I can do is I can put it here, and then you have the scale. Okay. Let me do these beautiful stormy blues. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we have these beautiful stormy blues. 143.5. This is 143. times 2 is 286 minus 10% because you're buying 10, 257.4. So we're running this at 250. An assorted lot, 250. And again, these are all natural Princesa Jade from Guatemala. It is stunning. You have 10 unique pieces. $286 is the original price. You're getting over $30 of discount in addition to the clearance prices. All right, my friends, that is lot number 5. Lot number 5. And then let me do just a random. Let me do these big ones. 1, 2, 3. In case somebody's looking for big pieces. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 10 units, 198 times 2 is 396 minus your 10% because you're buying 10 stones, 356. So I'll round that down to 350. 350. Let me put these babies here for you. 350 for the lot. 10 stones, 10 gorgeous Princesa Jade pendants. $2 a gram is the original price. This works out to $396. You are getting $46 off of the clearance price. So these are priced to sell, my friends. Priced to sell. And remember, I'm giving you an extra 10% off when you are buying 10 stones at a time. So a fabulous, fabulous deal. Get over there. Okay. And then let me just do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $14, $15. All right, I'm going to do something crazy on these ones. 84. 84 grams times 2 is 168. Minus your 10%, it's 151. What can I do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to run this lot and see if there's anyone with an appetite to shop. All right. Again, that was $168 with the discount. It's $151. I'm running it at $99. $99. 15 beautiful pendants. And if you have your $15 credit from joining us, that's even a bigger deal for you. All right. All right, my friends, I think that is it for our tumbles, for our blue tumbles, our blue Princesa Jades. All right, let's see what else we have. What else would you like to look at? Ah, there we go. Ooh, my back. What would you guys like to look at? Let's see here. Let's save these, and we'll save these puzzle pieces as well. Let's do these boulder tumbles. All right. I like the idea of doing the little lots. I'm having fun with that, so that's what we're doing, unless you guys ask me for something different. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're doing 10 stones per lot. All right, these are going to be small ones. $43. Sorry, 43 grams, 43.6 grams. 43.6 grams. So it's 43 times 2 is 86. Okay, minus your 10% because it's 10 stones at once, 77. So I am going to run these at 75. But first I have to find the right ones. I found it. And what did I say? 75. All right, my friends, you've got 30 seconds to bid. You have 10 beautiful blue tumbled blue jade from Guatemala. I can definitely um, show you more if you'd like. I can show you a close-up if you prefer. But this is for the lot. You're getting a 10% discount in addition to the price. So from $86, you're saving $11. Okay, lot number 1. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Lot number 2, 34. 34 times 2 is 68 minus your 10% discount, 61. So we're running it down to 60 because I like rounding down. Here we go, friends. $60 for this lot. Natural Guatemalan blue jade. All right, lot number 2. Now let me do assorted. 45 times 2 is 90 minus your 10% is 81. So we're running this at $80. Let's see if I can get this closer for you guys. Ah! Am I making it worse or am I making it better? I just want to make sure that you guys are seeing it beautifully, wonderfully, fantastically. Is there an echo? Oh, there is. Okay. All right. Next lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, this next lot is 31. 31 times 2 is 62. 62 minus your 10% is $55. I will run this for $50 if someone's interested in these. These are tumbled, not drilled. They are tumbled and polished. Does the light make a difference? I'm trying to figure out the lighting situation here because it's a new studio. So is that better? All right. Whoop. Okay. The next one here, we're gonna do some large stones. Oh, I have to weigh them first. All right, 10 stones, 204 times 2 is $408 minus your 10% because we're buying 10 stones, 367. I'm going to run that down to 360 for you. We've got some beautiful large stones there. Beautiful large stones. All right, if you're just joining us, we are doing some lots of, currently we're doing our blue tumbles. These are not drilled, they are tumbled and polished. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, next lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 51, it means it's 102. 51 times 2 minus your 10%, 91. $90 for this lot. Da-da-da. If you are in the market for tumbled stones, I am showcasing the Guatemalan Jade. Guatemalan Jade today. All right, I'm going to do one more lot of these beautiful pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 assorted. That is 79. That's 158 minus 10%. It's 142. All right, so we're going to run this at 140. This is the last lot from this class. Let me put them on the wheelie. All right, we have tumbled Guatemalan, natural Guatemalan blue jade. That is just me mixing my drinks, not me having a moment. Okay. All right, my friends. No lots, no takers for these lots. Let's move on to another category. Actually, I think that this will be it for now, and I will come back and join you guys later on in the evening. I'm going to take the opportunity. Ooh, a hair. I'm going to take the opportunity to go ahead and start setting up the boutique, the studio, and putting out some of the jewelry. If for some reason you're watching this on Facebook afterwards, or you're watching this on, why is my hair doing this? If you're watching this on YouTube or any of the sort, and you see something you like, message me. I'm always happy um, to show you what we have currently available. Perhaps exactly what you saw isn't available, but maybe it is, you know? So shoot me a message. I'm happy to help. And I'm just so passionate about the jade here. So, y'all, thank you so much. I look forward to meeting more of you. Please go and over and bookmark more of my events, and I will see you all in a few hours. Take care. Ah, I can't leave.